Good morning, evening, afternoon, and midnight. Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Amy, and this is yoga. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who have been following along with my videos, we do mainly focus on vinyasa yoga, which is what we're going to do today. So we're going to go ahead and get started by taking a nice, comfortable, seated cross-legged position towards the center of the mat. Palms are up, index finger to thumb. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And this time as you exhale, gather your knees to your chest, rounding through to create the letter C with your torso. Inhale, release the knees down. Exhale, gather the knees in. Inhale, release. And exhale. And inhale. And let's go ahead and cross opposite legs. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One last time, inhale. Exhale, and go ahead and come into all fours. From all fours, make sure that your wrists are directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips. Inhale, and as you exhale, round through, tuck in the tailbone into cat. Inhale, come into a very gentle back bend or cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale into cow. See if you can gradually start to look upward a little bit more every time you go into cow. Focus on working with your breath here. Inhaling to cow, exhaling to cat. Inhale to a neutral spine. And exhale, sit back towards your heels into child's rest. And we're going to stay here for 5 breaths. 1 breath is 1 inhalation and 1 exhalation. Inhale back to all fours. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale into cow. Again, exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, sit back to child's rest. Again for 5 breaths. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale into cow. Again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, sit back into child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale to all fours. This time, as you exhale, begin to take your right knee to your nose and take the right foot towards the left knee and switch sides. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, left knee towards your nose. Take your left foot towards your right knee. Inhale, neutral. And again, exhale, right side. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, left side. Inhale, neutral. One more time on each side. Inhale. This time as you exhale, curl your toes under, knees and hips come up into downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, you do not have to have your legs fully extended. If you need to keep the knees slightly bent, of course, you may certainly feel free to do so. The main focus here is that nice evenness of downward dog. We're creating a nice even weight distribution while at the same time really lengthening into the spine. Try to press evenly through all four corners of both hands. Inhale, exhale, begin to walk the dog, rolling through your feet, just warming into that asana. And again, just like with your cat and cow, focus on working with your breath here. Inhale through your nose, lift one heel. Exhale through your mouth, switch sides. Inhale, hold. And exhale, lower the hips halfway down, coming to a high plank position. Press up and through the shoulders. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. Try to keep your gaze up towards the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale, lower the hips, release your toes, and engage your glutes, engage your hips into cobra. If it bothers your neck, keep your gaze forward. If your neck is feeling fairly loose today, see if you can start to look upward. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to push-up position, hands lined up with your shoulders. Inhale to all fours, and exhale to child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale back to all fours, and exhale, round through, right knee towards your nose. Take the right foot towards the left knee. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, round through, left knee towards your nose, left foot towards the right knee. Inhale, neutral. Again, on the right side. And the left. And on the right. Inhale. Exhale, curl your toes under, knees and hips come up to downward facing dog. And again, walk the dog. Inhale, hold. And again, exhale, lower the hips halfway down, coming to high plank position for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, lower down to push-up position. And from here, inhale into your cobra for 5 breaths. Again, really engaging the glutes, engaging into your hips. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, lower down to push-up position. Inhale to all fours. Exhale into child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale back to all fours. And this time as you exhale, curl your toes under, walk your hands into your knees, and begin to peel the knees away from the mat, really lengthening all the way from your calves down into your feet. Inhale, exhale, begin to lift the hips, coming into forward fold or Uttanasana. Now in forward fold, you do not have to have the legs fully lengthened. I do, however, want you to focus on the relaxation of your torso. So really think about loosening and trying to let go of any tension that you may still be holding on to in your neck. Inhale, exhale, clasp your elbows, gently swing from side to side. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, drop your hips down towards the heels and begin to lift the heels away from the mat. Inhale, walk your hands forward, coming back to all fours. And again, exhale, right knee to your nose, right foot to your left knee. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, left knee to nose, left foot, right knee. Inhale, neutral. And from here, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, come all the way down into cobra. Inhaling for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way down to push-up position. Inhale, all fours, and exhale into child's rest. So we're beginning to work our way into our sun salutations. Stay in child's rest for a couple more breaths. Inhale to all fours, and exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale. And as you exhale, again, take the right knee to your nose and step your right foot between your hands, releasing the left knee down. Inhale to a low lunge. In that low lunge, I want you to make sure that you're keeping your glutes engaged to support the low back. Inhale, exhale. See if you can draw the shoulders back just a little bit more without forcing it. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms down, pressing evenly through all 4 corners of both hands. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the left knee. Exhale, step forward, coming into forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the right knee. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lower down to push-up position. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, take the left knee to your nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Right knee comes down. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the right knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift the left knee. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lower to push-up position. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, all fours. And exhale to child's rest for 5 breaths. Inhale, come back to all fours. So for today, we are putting some focus on core as per the usual for our Wednesday. We're focusing on building into a very basic asana, but it's one that can be rather challenging for many. So we are going to build into lotus for today. Again, listen to your body. Have patience with yourselves. Inhale into cow. And as you exhale, round through to cat. Again, take your right knee to your nose, and we're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Make sure that you're really pressing up through that supporting hip, while at the same time really keeping the tailbone tucked in with the navel drawn in towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale, take the right knee out to the right. So you're reaching your right knee towards the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, take the right knee to your nose for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale, right knee to right shoulder, and hold for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, right knee to your nose, and hold. Inhale, exhale, release the right knee down, and lift the right leg back, releasing the hip flexor, releasing the psoas. Inhale, exhale, and cross the right leg back behind the left leg, and really curl the toes under, really pressing back through the heel. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You should really feel that opening into the right hip. Inhale, exhale to all fours. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Left knee to your nose, and hold for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale, take the left knee to the left shoulder for 2 breaths. Inhale, and take the knee to the nose. Inhale, exhale, knee to shoulder. Inhale, knee to nose. Inhale, exhale, left knee to left shoulder for 2 breaths. Inhale, all fours, and lift the left leg back, releasing the hip flexor. So as inhale, exhale, cross the left leg behind the right, curling the toes under, gas pedaling through that left foot, pressing the heel back. Nice deep breaths. Inhale to all fours, and exhale back to child's rest. And if you feel the need to release the shoulders after that, because we are really using the strength of the shoulders there as well, go ahead and take your arms by your side. Or for a deeper release, if you need to clasp your hands behind your back, you may certainly feel free to do so here as well. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Inhale, if you are not reaching your arms forward, go ahead and extend the arms forward and come back to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog for 5 breaths, and see if you can start to release just a little bit more into downward facing dog. See if you can begin to lengthen the legs a little bit more with your gaze into the mat. Breathe deeply. Inhale, begin to lift the right leg to three-legged dog. And again, we're really opening into the front of that right hip and engaging the glutes. And really think about grounding down into that base leg. Inhale. Exhale. Again, take the right knee to your nose. Lower the hips halfway down and hold for 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the right leg. And exhale, take the right leg behind the left leg, coming into a downward dog variation. Again, we're really releasing into that right hip. Stay here for just a few more breaths. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog and lift the left leg into three-legged dog and hold. Inhale, exhale, left knee to your nose, lowering the hips halfway down. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, cross the left leg behind the right leg, coming back to that downward dog variation. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog. And exhale, walk your hands to your toes, coming back into forward fold. And again, with forward fold, be mindful. Really listen to your body. As basic as this asana is, it can also be rather challenging. So if you need to bend the knees, I encourage you to do so here. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, bend the knees and come all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. And really taking your time here, following your breathing. Reach your arms up. Bring your palms together and exhale, take your hands to heart center. Go ahead and release your arms down by your side, coming into mountain pose. Soften your knees, soften your shoulders, soften your torso. Soften your eyes. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to shift your weight to your left leg and pick the right heel up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can start to take the right knee forward. Really take your time to find your balance. If you need to keep your toes on the mat, you may certainly feel free to do so here as well, of course. Always listen to your body. Inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can start to cross the right ankle over the left leg. And either release here, or if you need to, you can continue to bind the right foot with the right hand. Nice deep breaths. If you would rather stay here, you may certainly feel free. If you would rather come back to forward fold, of course, you may feel free to do so as well. Otherwise, if you'd like to take this a little bit further and you're feeling like you're very loose into the back of your legs, Inhale nice and deep, and as you exhale, slowly begin to release forward. Make sure that you're maintaining a micro bend to the left knee. And so we're coming into a forward fold variation to release that right hip. Relax your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, cross the right leg over the left leg. Coming into another forward fold variation. You should feel that release into your left hip. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the right leg coming back to your forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees slightly. Come all the way back up to standing. One vertebrae at a time. Coming back into our Tadasana or mountain pose. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Really focus on the hush of those exhalations. Begin to shift your weight onto your right leg, picking up the left heel this time. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And if you'd like to take this a little bit further, taking your time to find your balance, inhale. Exhale, lift the left knee forward. Looks like Jenna the cat wants to join in. And our poor little lady here, she's been struggling with a little bit of a infection going on, but we're getting treatment for her. She's starting to feel a little better. As you can see, she's hopping up on things again, so this is good. All right, inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can start to cross the left ankle over the right leg. If you need to use your hand to hold that foot there, you may feel free to do so. This is completely optional. And if you're feeling very loose into the back of your right leg, inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to fold. Make sure you're keeping the right knee slightly bent. Taking your time, relax the back of your neck. Inhale, exhale, cross the left leg in front of the right leg into forward fold variation. Releasing any tension. Inhale, come back to forward fold. Exhale, once again, lift the heels slightly. Draw the hips down towards the heels. Take your gaze forward. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. On your next inhalation, walk your hands forward, gently coming back to all fours. Release the toes. Exhale, sit back to child's rest. Inhale back to all fours and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, returning to that three-legged dog for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, take the right knee to your nose and hold, coming halfway down. Inhale, exhale, downward dog variation, crossing the right leg in front of the left this time. Inhale, exhale, take the right knee to your nose and start to take the left foot towards the left hip. Carefully come to rest on the right hip and release the toes of your left foot. Really press up and through the shoulders. See if you can start to walk your hands a little bit closer towards your hips. Make sure that you're engaging the glutes to support the low back. Inhale, walk your hands just a little bit further forward. If you would like to stay here, you may certainly feel free to do so. Otherwise, see if you can start to kind of heel toe your right foot closer to your left hand. Try to keep from tipping over to the right. So that means I want you to try to keep your hip bones as parallel to the mat as you can. Inhale. See if you can walk your hands a little bit further forward, either coming to rest on your forearms or all the way down to your brow. Feeling that deep release into the right hip. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, curl your toes under. Lift up the left knee. Inhale, downward facing dog. And lift the left leg to three-legged dog, holding for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, left knee to your nose and hold, making sure to keep the fingers and toes spread nice and wide, navel drawn into your spine. Inhale and cross the left leg in front of the right, pressing the hips up, coming back to that downward dog variation. Breathe deeply, releasing the hip. Inhale, exhale, take the left knee to the left shoulder, take the right foot towards your right hand. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, and come to rest on the left hip this time. Release the toes of the right foot. Again, try to keep from tipping to the side. I want you to try to keep the hips as square to or as parallel to the mat. Press up and through the shoulders. Breathe deeply. Feeling that really deep stretch into the hip here. Inhale. See if you can take the hands just a little bit further forward. And we have the option of heel toe that left foot further forward towards the right hand. Again, that's completely optional. Do not force that stretch. And if you would like to take this a little further, see if you can come to rest on your forearms and on your elbows. Or if you would like, see if you can come to rest on your brow. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the knee. Inhale, downward facing dog. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, take the knees to the mat. Cross your ankles and inhale, push away. Rolling back to simple seated cross-legged position. Wrap your fingers around the knees, elbows drawn in towards your rib cage, and really think about softening your eyes, releasing your brow. Inhale through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand. Exhale through your mouth, allowing the abdomen to collapse. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, slide the heels forward. And go ahead and place your hands next to your hips. Inhale, exhale, begin to walk your hands as far forward as your body will allow you to go without forcing it. If you need to bend the knees here, you may certainly feel free to do so. The main focus is the lengthening of the spine and that deep hip hinge. Inhale, begin to slide the right heel in. And as you exhale, carefully cross the right leg over the left leg. Inhale, exhale. See if you can start to tip back slightly. And take the ball of the right foot into the mat, lifting the right heel. Carefully, see if you can slide your heel in and lift the left foot up. Lift the left leg, lifting the right heel away from the mat. Deep breath, so we're balancing back on that sacrum. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can open the right leg further to the right and release the left leg down. From here, go ahead and wrap your fingers around the right heel. If you'd like to stay here, you may feel free to do so. Otherwise, see if you can lift the right leg up, wrapping your fingers around the very bottom of the right knee. Inhale, exhale, see if you can rock the right leg to the left. Inhale, take the right knee to the right. Exhale, right leg to the left. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can release the right ankle over the left leg. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Again, walking your hands as far forward as your body will allow you to go. Deep hip hinge, lengthening the spine forward. Releasing the hamstrings, releasing the right hip, reaching a little bit into the piriformis. Inhale, walk the hands in. Exhale, slide the right ankle down the left leg. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold into a seated forward fold variation. Deep breaths. Inhale, walk your hands in. Taking your hands next to your hips, exhale, release the right leg down. Inhale, exhale, take your hands forward. Again, walking them as far forward as your body will allow you to go without forcing that stretch. Inhale, slide the left heel in. And from here, we have the option of taking the left leg over the right, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can lift the heel up, sliding the right heel in and picking the right leg up. Again, this is optional, balancing back on that sacrum. Breathing deeply. Inhale, gently release the right leg down. And we have the option of taking that left leg to the right, left knee to the left. And hold. Inhale. Exhale, crossing the left ankle over the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Again, we're prepping ourselves into lotus pose. Nice deep hip opening. Inhale, walk the hands in. And exhale, slide the left ankle over the right leg. Inhale, arms up. And again, exhale, fold into that variation. Inhale, walk the hands in. Exhale, release the left leg down, coming back to starting position. From here, inhale. Exhale, begin to tip back, taking your hands just a little bit further back. Inhale. Exhale, draw the heels into the hips and open the knees out to the side, feet together. From here, inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold. Either slide your hands forward, or if you would like, bind your toes, coming into our bound angle pose, releasing once again into those hips. Take your body only as far forward as you're able to go. So again, really listen to your body and have patience with yourselves. Inhale, lift your shoulders over your hips. And from here, as you exhale, see if you can pick your right foot up and draw the left foot closer to the right hip. And see if you can cross the right ankle over the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Again, taking your hands only as far forward as your body will allow you to go. Releasing into half lotus. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, walk your hands in. And exhale, switch sides. See if you can take the left foot over the right hip and the right foot towards the left hip. Inhale, reach up. And exhale again. See if you can fold forward. Taking your hands as far forward as your body will allow you to go. Inhale, walk your hands in. And from here, see if you can cross opposite ankles to opposite legs, coming all the way into your lotus pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Again, taking your hands only as far forward as your body will allow you to release. Inhale, walk your hands in. Exhale, release the ankles one leg at a time, coming back to simple seated cross-legged. Use the strength of your arms to come to the center of the mat. Lift the knees, take your feet in front of you. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, release all the way down into the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And from here, inhale. And as you exhale, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Deep breaths. We're going to release into the front of the hips a little bit more here. Inhale, exhale, walk the heels fairly close to your sit bones. Inhale, take the right knee out to the right. Exhale, take the left knee out to the left. Releasing into reclined cobbler's pose. So you should feel a little bit of a lower back bend here. I want you to try to fight against that just a little bit. See if you can keep the tailbone tucked in. Try to get the low back as close to the mat as you can without allowing the knees to lift up. Feel the rise and fall of your abdomen upon each wave of your breath. Focus on the deep exhalations, the hush of those exhalations. Start to allow the tension throughout your mind and body to melt away. Inhale, exhale, lift your right knee. Inhale, exhale, lift your left knee. And from here, slide out the right heel, followed by the left. Open up your arms. Palms are up. Chest is open. Allow your eyes to slowly drift closed, letting go of any residual tension that you may still be holding on to throughout your entire body, from your fingertips and traveling all the way down to your toes. Really begin to let go of and silence any remaining strenuous thoughts. Feel as though your mind is drifting towards the sky and your body is sinking deep within the earth. Let go and focus only on your breathing. For the purposes of this video today, we're going to go ahead and start to wiggle the fingers and toes, or if you would rather remain in Shavasana a little bit longer, I encourage you to do so. If you would rather continue to come back out of Shavasana, go ahead and slide in the right heel, followed by the left. Take your arm by your ear and roll over onto your side, coming into fetal position. Eyes remain closed for a few breaths. Begin to use the strength of your arms to come up to a nice, comfortable, seated cross-legged position, allowing your eyes to drift open. And from here, of course, if you would like to come into lotus or half lotus, you may certainly feel free to do so here as well. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release your arms down. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, release. One last time, inhale, reach up. Bring your palms together and exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining me. Of course, if you have any comments, feel free to leave that comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and make sure to hit that notification button. Thanks again, everybody. Peace. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your week.